And you?
I'm great, thank you.
By the way,
who is this friend?
This is the stag beetle I showed you. You know, the one that reads on my computer.
What? It looks very big now.
Yup. Oh, by the way, teacher, I saw this one fly 4 times today. I saw 4 live shows of it flying when it was in this cup. So it flew, and then first, when it flew, it bumped onto the lid of this cup, and then the second time he flew, he bumped here, and the third time he bumped here, and the fourth time he bumped here. Isn't that funny? By the way, teacher,
to fly. Yeah.
This one can fly.
Wow, that's amazing.
By the way, teacher,
it seems like he really wants to fly.
Yup, he can fly if he has the chance. By the way, I have an idiom. Okay, it is doff your socks off. Not knock your socks off.
Instead of knock your socks off, laugh your socks off.
Okay, this one. Put one's foot down. It doesn't mean to put your foot down and stamp on somebody. It means this person gets really angry.
It's true. When we put our foot down, we are very serious and maybe a bit angry. Yeah, good. Those are good idioms. Well done, Janie. Yeah. What makes you laugh your socks off?
When I see a very funny sight, or when I see a very funny drawing, or when my favorite teacher tells me a joke.
Very good. Well done. Yeah. What makes you put your foot down?
When one of my classmates is teasing me, or when somebody is saying something bad about me. I think he wants to fly again.
Wow, he likes to fly.
Do you think he is a wing acrobat? Do you think he is a sky acrobat? He likes to fly, and when I saw him fly, so he turned this way, and he can even steer. Just like steering an airplane, you use your hands to steer the plane. So this one uses its wings to steer, and then it landed on the tissue paper.
That's amazing. He is kind of like an acrobat.
That's because he can steer.
Yeah, and he can fly and he can turn.
By the way, this one, well, when you put the light on and if it shows on his body, there is a smudge. A smudge is when after you put on your lipstick and then you kiss somebody, there is a smudge on somebody's cheek.
It's true, yeah. So why does he have a smudge?
I think the light just, if we put the light on, then he will have a smudge. Well, that is just red light. I think I can see the smudge now. It was just a little bit of a smudge. And this one is green and a bit gold.
So is the smudge gold and green too, or is the smudge a different color?
I think it is reddish brown and a bit pink.
Reddish brown. Oh my goodness, wow, that's quite beautiful.
Oh, by the way, teacher, there is a stag beetle which has got a star on either side of its mandible, and I found the female stag beetle, the one with the star on each mandible, I found it on the staircase.
Wow, that's amazing. You just found it?
Well, my grandpa found it.
That's amazing. And it has a star on its mandibles? I've never seen that.
Well, it isn't actually a real star. Its mandibles have got a star-shaped pattern on the mandibles.
That's amazing. Is that common or not common?
That is... I don't know if it is common or not common. Well, I think it is common because we can see it. The others don't have the star pattern. The others have got the teeth that the saw has. The others have the saw which can cut off a tree. It has saw-like teeth. Oh, by the way, teacher, this is my stories part 2.
I'm so excited to read more.
By the way,
of this
teacher,
story.
Do you like your little sister?
I do. I have 2 little sisters and I like them. But I didn't always like them. Sometimes they got on my nerves.
It means to make someone feel very annoyed.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. But that's when we were younger. We are older now, and we get along very well. But we like different things.
Do you like singing?
I like singing, but I'm not very good at it. How about you?
I like writing. I want to be a writer, and I also want to be a master of calligraphy, English calligraphy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll show you my English calligraphy.
Sure.
Okay, so this is my English calligraphy.
You did this calligraphy?
Yep. This is English calligraphy.
Wow. You're very talented, Janie. That's amazing.
This is another piece. My best friend Eunice teaches me how to do that. Well, I see her lessons. Don't climb onto my clothes. My staff leader wants to climb onto my clothes. Okay, so I put him here.
Oh, very good. Yeah. How did she learn calligraphy?
Well, she started to learn it, and also she also learned how to do flourishing. Flourishing is when you pull out some lines and then there are some flowers on it, or when you draw a picture, you use some circles and some lines.
Wow, fantastic. How long have you been doing calligraphy?
I started that during Lunar New Year.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. You're very talented. Well done, Janie. Thank you for showing me. Yeah, that's very good. Do you want to read some of your stories?
Yes!
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, this is the continuing of... Okay, so here we are still talking about the aphids. Oh, do you like the drawing of my aphid?
Yes, it's very good. I remember you told me that they are like cows.
Yeah, and that was just a nickname for them. Because they have some milk for the ants to drink. So they are the ants' cows. But they don't go moo moo. They don't go like that. Oh, I think he is going to fly again.
Oh?
He didn't. I don't think he wants to fly now.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to read this one to you. The babies were the exact clone of his mother, but when the babies grow up and turn into adult female aphids, they will mate with a male aphid. After mating, the females will lay batches of eggs. Next, I looked at the encyclopedia about Siberian animals that live in the cold, chilly Siberia.
Very good.
Oh,
Wow,
by the way, here's
good.
a word I've learned before. Batches. You can say a batch of eggs or a batch of biscuits. My teacher told me this word. Well, when I was 3 years old and I was starting to learn some English, there was this lesson about baking some food. No, it was about cookery. And then it said a batch of eggs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we can have a batch of eggs.
Oh,
Do
I
we
think...
do baking?
No. Oh, I think he is going to fly. Look, he opens his ring case.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So 3, oh. Okay, I need to let him land somewhere. Okay, 3, 2, let him. I think he needs to climb somewhere and then fly. Now he doesn't want to. Oh, okay, ready. He still climbs onto my hand. So I don't think he is going to fly. Okay, I'll still let him fly. Okay, so let's get started. So let's continue. Oh no! He flies into some books! Oh no! He flies into some... No? Okay, I saved him now. Okay, he's back now. Okay, I'd better put him back. So he's covered with dust.
Oh no!
But I better brush them off him.
Brush him off, yeah.
I need to brush the dust off, or maybe just spray a little water on them. So I think I'll clean the dust up after this lesson. Okay, can we continue now?
Sure, yeah, let's continue. Before we continue, do you like baking?
No. Oh no, yes. I've baked a cake with my best friend, Tina. She taught me how to bake a cake and to turn the bowl over without the butter tipping out of the bowl. So at that time,
Wow,
it was quite fun actually.
What?
Okay, I'm going to put him back before he makes a fuss. I think he is making a fuss now. Okay, I put him back now, and did you see him fly? He flew!
No, I didn't.
Well, he did fly, and
him.
then he is here, and then whee! He opens his wings, and whee! He flew to the top of the books, and the books.
Wow.
He flew to the top of the books, and then he had 6 legs in the air because he didn't land on the books.
Oh no, did he fall?
Well, yes. And he did fly just like a mini helicopter.
Oh no. Does he ever get lost?
He doesn't get lost because he is in that cup here. This plastic cup.
But when he flies, does he ever get lost?
I'm not sure. And he doesn't even know where he is flying into. So when he flew into that load of books, he didn't know that he was flying into that load of books. So he just flew and then he fell on top of the books.
But do you ever lose him? Does he fly and you can't see him?
Nope.
Oh, good. Phew. I'm glad. Very good. All right. Let's continue and talk about the Siberian
And here
animal.
is a phrase I want to teach you. Blow somebody away. It doesn't mean to really blow someone away. It means to make someone feel surprised or impressed.
Very good. Yeah.
Like English. My English ability impressed some of the teachers in tutorJr. When I flipped through the pages, when I flipped through the pages, what I really saw blew me away. I saw Siberian salamanders, musk deer, Amur leopards, Yakut horses, Siberian lynxes, a Siberian unicorn, and so on. What were those animals do in order to survive the cold temperature? But the Siberian unicorn was the only animal that blew me away. It looks weird. It was half rhino and half buffalo. It doesn't have a long, twisty horn like unicorns. It has got a horn of a rhino. This is only a fantasy animal, right? In real life world, we couldn't see it. By the way, teacher, talking about the Siberian unicorn, have you watched the video called Siberian Unicorn, Trilogy of Life?
I did. I watched it yesterday. And I thought it was amazing. I didn't know that there was a Siberian unicorn before.
It is extinct now. By the way, my favorite teacher, Emma H., she drew a unicorn and she said, "Don't laugh at this picture." And when she showed me, she said, "I drew an ugly Siberian unicorn." And I said, "No, it looks beautiful."
Oh my goodness, that's very good. I like your drawing of the Siberian
like this
unicorn. It's amazing.
My teacher is riding and taming a Siberian unicorn.
That's amazing. They're so big.
And very ferocious too. Well, at the end of Trilogy of Life, the unicorn charges at the man.
I was a bit scared. But I remember he said it was maybe better than a charging mammoth.
I didn't hear him say that.
Oh, I remember when I watched it, there was the unicorn, but then we saw a mammoth. And he said he would rather be near the unicorn than the mammoth.
But the unicorn charged at the man.
Yes, yeah. But I think he said it had very poor eyesight, so it was hard for it to
just like the grub. You know, some grubs have very poor eyesight, so they crawled to know where were they going. They have eyes, but they have poor eyesight, so they decided to crawl to know where are they going and where is the place.
Yeah, if their eyesight is not very good, they have to use other ways to know where they're going. That's true.
Just like the grubs. By the way, teacher.
Exactly.
Do you think this word blow somebody away is a bit funny?
A little bit, yeah, because it's so impressive or so surprising.
It doesn't mean to really blow somebody away. Just like the wind blowing somebody's hat away.
Or if it's very strong wind, it could blow you away.
Yes.
Yeah. What did you think of the horn of the Siberian unicorn?
It looks
as big as a person.
It looks a bit like a rhino's horn, if you ask me. And it doesn't look a bit like a unicorn's horn. A unicorn has got a long, twisty horn.
It's true, yeah. It's much more like a rhino than a unicorn. Yeah.
It looks...
Would you rather...
Okay. It also looks like a hybrid animal because it was half rhino and half buffalo. This resembles a hybrid animal.
Very true. Part rhino, part buffalo, a hybrid. Very good, yeah. Here's a question. Would you rather ride a Siberian unicorn or a mammoth?
Siberian unicorn. Okay, a Siberian unicorn.
Why?
If I try to tame it and try to ride it, then it will be better. But if I ride on a mammoth, I'm afraid that the mammoth will knock me off the back with its big trunk or with its horns.
Oh no, that sounds a bit scary. Yeah, it might be better to ride the Siberian unicorn. Good, wow. All right. Shall we continue?
Yes, but can we take a look? Oh, sorry. Can we take a look at those animals? I mean, to say what are those?
These animals?
Yep.
Which animals?
I choose the Yakut horses. And the name is Yakutian, not actually Yakut. Its name is Yakutian, but Yakut is just for short.
Oh, I see. Okay. Because they're from the Yakutian region.
That is correct.
In Siberia. I see. Look at these horses. Wow.
White, brown.
They're very hairy.
Yes, just like a hairy Siberian unicorn.
Yeah. Why do you think they have so much hair?
Because they need to survive in the cold temperature.
Yeah, it's so cold in Siberia. They need to adapt to the extreme cold. So they need lots of hair and fur. Yeah.
The hair is actually like a furry coat for them.
Exactly, yeah, like a big furry coat. Can people ride Yakutian horses?
Maybe. If they tame them. Or if they keep them as domestic animals.
Good, good. Yeah, so if we can tame the horse, then people can ride them. Yeah. And they do. They domesticate them and tame them to ride.
Yep.
Good, well done. Any others that you'd like to look at?
Siberian salamanders. This reminds me of the Taiwanese salamander. Well, the Taiwanese salamander, it can even survive in the cold temperature. First, they have to turn into ice. Okay, so this is a salamander, and this is a great big block of ice. So it has to stay in the ice. Well, until spring is here, so the ice will melt. And the Taiwanese salamander can even survive in the glaciers.
They can survive in glaciers and then melt and walk away?
I mean, during the time of glaciers, they can survive.
Yeah.
And when it was when it was winter, they will still survive. Because that is the time when they lay their eggs.
Good. I read that Siberian salamanders could be frozen for years and still be alive when it melts.
I know that. I knew it for a fact.
That's amazing.
Because I read a book about animals. No, there was this book, and one part of it said that the animals will be frozen in the ice and will still survive. Like the Siberian salamanders.
That's amazing.
Oh, the
right.
musk deer. The musk deer looks a bit special because it has got teeth. Vampire-shaped teeth. No, it isn't vampire-shaped. It's vampire fan-shaped teeth. Imagine.
Ah, they're like...
Yes. But the deer doesn't suck any
Wow.
blood. And also, the fat in its body can also be made into perfume.
Really? I
There's
didn't know
a
that.
part of
That's
its body
amazing.
which can be made into perfume. Okay,
Wow.
next page.
All right, let's continue.
It doesn't have hooves like horses, and its legs were big, not little. I thought Mighty Johnny would keep 3 Siberian animals. Mighty Johnny had 3 blow-up animals in a ball pool. An orca, a narwhal, and a striped dolphin. Worst luck. These were not animals, they were toys made out of balloons. Oh, by the way, teacher, do you think Mighty Johnny's ball pool has got any water in it?
If it's a ball pool, I don't think so. But... And the animals are balloons. I don't know. Does it? Does it have water?
Yup, because I drew some water. And by the way, can balloons float on water?
I think so, if they have air in them.
I think those blow-up animals have air in them. Oh, I like the narwhal. It is also called the unicorn of the seas. This is just their nickname.
I was going to say, there are a few unicorns in this story. Very good. Well done. Yeah. Okay, good
Talking of ball pools, it reminded me when I was at nursery school. Well, I played ball pools with the other kids. Well, when one of the classmates, Edward, when he threw a ball straight at me, I threw one back. So, he was here on the slide in the ball pool, and he threw one ball to me, and I threw one back. And sometimes I swim in the ball pool. Well, the ball pool hasn't got any water, but I just swim or walk in the ball pool.
That's amazing. Good work, Janie. All right. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay.
There were only balloons which were made to look like animals. Mighty Johnny should keep a Siberian lynx, 6 Yakult horse. Hey, it's not Yakult horse. It is Yakult horses, not horse, because there are more than one horses.
Here, let's see if I can make that a black S and make it match.
Okay. Do.
There we go. Oh, it's a very small S. It's going to be a little bit small.
Snail letters. Okay, okay. The red S is okay. And a Siberian unicorn. Thank you for giving me the 2 encyclopedias, Jane, I said, putting them back on the shelf. You're welcome. You're a cute little girl, said Jane. I wanted to get a piece of paper and pencil to sketch it out during lessons, but our homeroom teacher, Mr. Tsai, had a very strict rule that students shouldn't draw pictures during lessons. You could only draw them at break time. Oh, this Mr. Tsai reminded me of my own real Mr. Tsai. I just give this as a nickname for my own Mr. Tsai, teacher. Because our teacher's surname was Tsai, so I gave him a nickname, so I called him Mr. Tsai.
Very good.
This is my teacher.
Oh, no.
Well, in real life, it's true. If any of the students draw pictures in the class, the students will get punished.
Oh no, what happens?
And the teacher will tell them to rub their pictures out during break time.
Sorry, to do what with them?
The teacher will ask the students to rub the pictures off with an eraser at break time.
Oh, I see. Oh, no.
Does your teacher do that?
I don't think so. I don't remember my teacher doing that. But I used to try, sometimes I tried to read a book when there were lessons, and that was not allowed. My teacher told me to put my book away. I cannot read other books.
But at home, you can do it. Well, if we're in the nursery stage, we can do it when we get home. If there isn't any homework, when I was at nursery stage, when I get home and ate my supper and took a bath, and then I went upstairs to read a book. And also, this is very funny. One of my classmates said that her big sister, well, after she had took her bath and went to her bedroom, her big sister was on the bed and was drawing pictures.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's very funny. All right.
I had to wait and wait and wait. In the afternoon, we had to do very boring lessons. English, math, and social studies. English was very, very boring. Excuse me, I'm just pretending to yawn to make the effect. We had to learn A to Z. So I had to wait until I came home this Monday afternoon. I think I could get my plush animals too. I'll get 8 animals. A plush gray lynx, 6 horses, and a golden hairy horse with a toothpick stuck on its head. I'm not a girly girl, but I still like animals and insects. I finished my homework at school so that I've got more free time to join my Mighty Johnny adventures.
Excellent, well done. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, by the way, when I say boring, is this funny? I'm just making an effect. Just like when there's a video and if someone fails something or does something wrong, there will be this effect, like this. Wah, 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 wah. This is the effect.
Like, wah, 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 wah.
And
like that?
For the bowling, yes, and for the bowling effect, I use bowling and pretend to yawn.
Oh, these are very good effects, and they make your story very interesting. Well done.
Okay, next one. When I got back home, I ran into me and Anisha's room, opened the cardboard boxes, and then, no, first, okay. No, I need to, by the way, teacher, I didn't open the cardboard boxes and let them loose. Okay, got my drawing book, picked up my stationery stuff, and started drawing. I drew a big ferocious Siberian lynx on the first page. Mighty Johnny could keep this lynx. Okay, teacher. Okay, so this is a tick, and then I need to turn them into, okay, I need to correct this one. Let my animals and insects loose. Got my drawing book.
Very good. Yeah.
Picked up my stationery stuff and started drawing. I drew a big ferocious Siberian lynx on the first page. Mighty Johnny could keep this lynx. This lynx could be a guardian for a day or an animal for Mighty Johnny to tame. I think Mighty Johnny could be a ringmaster. If she tames, if she tames the lynx or the Siberian unicorn and the horses.
Fantastic! That would be amazing.
A bareback rider could be even better when she is riding on one of the Yakult horses.
That would be wonderful. Do you have a story about Mighty Johnny and the circus?
Nope. But I just made that up in my imagination. I made Mighty Johnny up too.
Yeah, I think you should write a story about this. This sounds very good.
By the way, teacher, do you like superheroes?
I do like superheroes. It depends on the superhero. I don't like all superheroes. Just
some of them are bad. What?
No, it just depends on the kind of superhero. Like, I like Batman. I don't really like Spider-Man. I like Iron Man. I don't really like the Hulk. It depends on the superhero. Yeah.
So I like Mighty Johnny, and okay, here's another superhero which appeared in a book that my best friend gave it to me. I like Mighty Johnny and Golden Iron Man, but I don't like The Incredibles.
I see. Yeah, why? Why don't you like The Incredibles?
Because I think it is a bit boring. This is another effect. Boring! Another effect.
Well done. Good work.
Then I drew 6 Yakult horses trotting along the path covered in snow. Mighty Johnny could keep a big stable of horses, and she could also ride around with the horses and be a cowboy and catch horses on her ranch. She hasn't got a ranch, so she has to make do with her room. Oh, here's another idiom. Make do with something. It means that you haven't got something, so you have to make do with something. For example, Mighty Johnny hasn't got a ranch, so he has to make do with her room. So her room is her ranch.
Excellent, very good. I think that will be okay, but wow, that's many horses for one room. Ooh.
I think she will have to keep the horses in another room, so I think her room should be cut in half. No, not cut in half. It should be, well, there are 2 rooms for Mighty Johnny and a stable. Another room, which is actually a stable for horses. So her room could be like this. And another room for the ball pool. And another room for the unicorn.
Wow, she'll need a whole house.
She actually has got a flat.
A flat. Oh, okay, good.
Third, on the other page, I drew Mighty Johnny riding on a Siberian unicorn, a fantasy animal. She used blue reins, a harness with a bell that came in a yellow color, big silver horseshoes, and a big purple saddle to tame the unicorn. She didn't fall off the unicorn because she grabbed hold of the 2 blue reins.
Very good. Well done. This is beautiful. I love this picture. And I see the blue reins. I see the bell. Very nice.
And I haven't drawn the silver horseshoes. Well, the silver horseshoes were actually on the unicorn's feet. Well, just silver outline. These are the silver outlines. So, the silver outlines on the toes. Well, here and here. No. Okay, I'll tell you this. So, this one is his horseshoe, another horseshoe, and then another one.
Wow, fantastic. Very good.
By the way, would you want to ride on a unicorn or a horse?
Good question. I think it would be amazing to... Do you mean like a Siberian unicorn or a regular?
A Siberian unicorn. Oh, by the way, last time I just dreamed of myself riding on a Siberian unicorn. Well, that was just a dream.
That's amazing. I don't know. I think it might be easier to ride a horse because the Siberian unicorn is very big.
Ginormous!
But the Siberian...
Elephantine.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it would be very unique and interesting to ride the unicorn. I think I would ride the unicorn.
So when you're dreaming, you can dream that you are riding on a unicorn?
I think so. I hope I do. I'd like to have that dream.
Okay, next one. She could also keep it in her stable, though she would tame it well, because the unicorn wouldn't get along with the Yakult horses. And she could also buy a packet of horse feed for them to eat. I got on my plush animals, put them on the carpet, and ran to the garage. Dad was making tool shelves. Dad, look at my drawings. I learned how to draw the fiercest Siberian lynx and the most adorable Yakult horses. Mighty Jenny also learned how to wind and tame a Siberian unicorn. I'd love to see it, but I'm making tool shelves, said Dad.
All right, well done. What's next?
I'll help you make the tool shelves, I said, helping Dad pick up pieces of wood and putting them under the shelves. I don't need you. I can build the shelves all by myself. No, it is not I don't need you. It is I don't need your help.
Good.
By the way, do you know what are the plush toys are for? The plush toys are used to act out the scene of Siberia.
Oh, very good.
I can build the shelves all by myself, said Dad, putting the pieces of wood back on the shelves. I'm getting a bit muddled when I'm making the shelves. It's like solving a puzzle. Clear off now, pal, said Dad. So I left Dad alone, and I went to Mom and Alicia's room. Only it wasn't their room at all. It was Mom's dressmaking workshop.
Wow, so she has a dressmaking workshop? Does your mom make dresses?
Well, in the story, yep.
Very good.
I saw Mom making another green silky dress for the girl in year 3. Oh, the girl in year 3 is in the next story. It is called The Rented Princess. The girl is called Pam. She's Pam, but now everyone calls her Jamie.
Ah, I see.
Well, in my mind, the girl has got long black hair and has got 2 long black plaits.
Sorry, 2 long black...
Plaits. Plaits. No, that is not press. It is plaits.
Oh, like braids.
Yup.
I see, very good.
I even saw Alicia sewing a piece of big, floppy, dark pink silk. What's that big floppy thing you're sewing? I said. It's a big fluffy cushion for us to sit on. You can sew the cushion which is for you to sit on, said Alicia. No, it isn't for me to sit, for us to sit on. It should be me. Okay, I'll draw out us. Because the one Alicia was sewing was for her to sit on. Oh, that piece of silk looks like a great big blob.
Wow, that is. But look at her sewing it. Very good, yeah. And good, yeah, we'll cross out us, and yeah, me. Very good, much better. Okay.
No thanks. Take a look at my new Mighty Jenny adventure, I said scornfully. I don't want to look at your superhero adventure. Mighty Jenny can only go zap, 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 zap by shooting laser beams out of her eyes and fighting here and there. No, she doesn't do it always, especially in her newest one. She still saves the day with her superhero friends. I also drew a Siberian unicorn and a lynx. I bet you can't draw them if you were me. Oh, by the way, do you know how to say scornfully in a tone of voice? It means that, like this. Huh, that drawing isn't any good. Like this.
Yeah, it's not very nice. No.
They look difficult to draw, but they look easy to me, I said ominously. Ominous in an ominous tone of voice, like this. No, I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I couldn't draw those two animals if I were you, said Alicia. I sighed and stomped back to my room. Okay, I'll demonstrate how do I stomp. Whoops. So I stomped like this. I stomped like that. It wasn't my room now. It wasn't my comfy, wonderful thing. It was me and Alicia's room. It also looked like a cage for my animals and insects. The cardboard boxes were a terrible curse because I couldn't bear it if I caged my animals and insects in them.
Poor animals. Poor
They wanted freedom. Eventually, they ran out of the boxes. They have freedom. I got out my pretend animals. Oh, it isn't I got out my pretend animals. Okay, cross this out. A big ball of white yarn. Okay. And then I'll have to type and little white marbles and my sketchbook. No, it isn't and. Okay, so I'll cross the V out. Okay. Little white marbles and my sketchbook. Do you know why I got out a big ball of white yarn and some little white marbles? Because they were used for the scene of Siberia.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to make a scene of Siberia in the next part?
Yep. You wait and see.
Oh.
A ball of white yarn,
so
that is snow, and some little white marbles are some, the little white marbles are maybe snowballs.
Oh my goodness, so the cotton is snow and the marbles are snowballs?
Yep.
That sounds fantastic.
I haven't got any cotton, that is white yarn.
Oh, I see. Wow, it's going to be very snowy in Siberia.
Siberia there is actually, I think it is a bit snowy, and in there it is very cold.
Yeah, and especially in winter, it's very, very snowy. Yeah, there's lots of snow.
So I think that scene is maybe a bit snowy. By the way, teacher, do you like to play a game where you take some things out? Just like in this story, I took out my plush animals and a big ball of white yarn and some little white marbles in my book. Do you want to do that?
To take out things?
And then act out a scene.
That sounds like lots of fun. I think it would be a lot of fun to act out a scene. And you would use the plush animals?
Yep. Well, the 6 horses are Yakutian horses, and the big lynx is the Siberian lynx, and the golden hairy horse with the toothpick stuck on his head is the Siberian unicorn.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds wonderful.
And,
I'd like to do
okay, there's something which is a bit funny. Well, if the Siberian unicorn trots over the snow, so this is snow, the snow is here, and I mean the plush one, when it trots over this snow, so the snow will go like this.
Oh no. Wow.
I mean, the snow is actually yarn, so when that plush hairy horse trots over the snow, okay, so this is the snow, and then when it trots over this, so the snow is yarn, and the snow will turn like that. We'll go a bit humpy.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny, Janie. You've got a very good imagination.
Oh,
but that's all for our story today. So thank you very much.
And I'll see you on next Friday.
We'll see you next time, yeah.
And by the way, teacher, bye.
Bye.